100 killer jet fighters carried out simultaneous attacks all over the Gaza Strip, killing 456 people in the first round of attacks, which are still going on. The shocking part, not that we are surprised, but it happened that the White House, the criminal White House, said Israel coordinated with us and informed us. In a way, they're saying they informed us to kill 89 Palestinian children. They informed us to make tens of Palestinians disabled. I heard reports of Palestinians collecting the limbs of loved ones. I hear reports of people pulling babies from under the rubble. But is this new? We've been here 17, 18 months. And before that, we've been 77 years suffering this sporadically, over and over again. And yet, the shameful politicians of Britain, of Europe, of America, the reactionary Arab regimes, the Muslim countries which are doing nothing. But you are the heart of the Palestinian people. I lost a beloved friend this morning, Ahmed Abu Marshood, a Palestinian head teacher who retired last year after working for the United Nations. He was killed in Musheir refugee camp with his entire family, beautiful family, peaceful family, a family that worked hard, a man that worked hard with his wife to bring up his kids. And they were all killed. And they are originated from 1948 refugees. So not only they expelled the Palestinians from their villages in 1948, they follow them and kill them in their refugee camps. And it's happening all over the world. Once again I say, I stand here proud and my head held high that Sheffield has you people, have your support. Not only for Palestine. I really feel strengthened, and the Palestinians should be feeling strong with people like you, not only here in Sheffield, but all our friends and comrades all over Britain. Thank you very much. Keep your good work, keep your campaigning, and keep rejecting all claims to protection of human rights and democracy and freedom by our shameful government, when they let the Palestinians be slaughtered like that in front of the world. Thank you so much. Shoot! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! We charge you with genocide! We charge you with genocide! We charge you with genocide! They are killing artists as well as everybody else, medical staff. They're killing journalists. Many journalists were killed today. And as I said, men, women and children. And once again we stand here, and once again we'll keep continuing to put pressure on our useless labor politicians, on our useless labor councillors, on our useless politicians in general, our useless people who don't care for the Palestinian blood, or for the Kashmiri blood, or for the Lebanese blood, or for the Yemeni blood. We stand with the Yemen against the attacks that were launched by the Americans over the last 2 days. They are interlinked, and they are the same attacks that were launched on Palestine. It's one plan. We stand with all the oppressed, not only in Palestine. We stand with all the people who suffer this ugly imperialist, capitalist, American-led attacks on people all over the world. Free, free!
Palestine!
Free!
Occupation no! 5678! Israel is a terrorist state! 5678! Israel is a terrorist state! 5678! Israel is a terrorist state! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
Thank you so much, everybody, for coming. It is incredible to me. It's incredible to all of us that we're stood here now, having listened or looked on our social media last night. I'm finding it hard to believe, and yet it is true. And what's also true is that our government and every single politician knows exactly what's happened. They cannot say they did not know. And in years to come, they cannot say that they did everything they could to stop this, because they didn't. But it's up to us. It's up to us to do everything we can in this country. There's protests happening all over the country today. There's a protest, I think, about to start in London. I know there's a protest in Chesterfield, there's a protest in Manchester, there's a protest in Birmingham. Those are just the ones I know about because I've seen the information. And our job is right here in this country and right here in Sheffield and in South Yorkshire to do everything we can. And there's things, it's fantastic to see. I'm seeing different people here today, and I know there's all sorts of things happen that I don't even know about. I know, for instance, that there were people out in Sharrow last weekend knocking on doors and talking to every household about refusing to buy Israeli products. And it might seem like a really small thing, and right now today I find it hard to talk about that, to say, oh, like, let's stop buying Israeli dates or let's stop buying Coca-Cola. But it is absolutely a part of it. And if we fall into the trap of thinking that there's nothing we can do, then we give up on the Palestinian people, and we absolutely cannot do that. So all these small things, it's good to be here today, and it's good to be here together, and it's good to be showing people driving past and walking past that we are here and we are the many. But every single small thing that we do makes a difference. So this weekend, I know that at Netheredge Market on Sunday, there's going to be a stall, and there's going to be people giving out information as people come to the market. On Saturday, people are going to be in Broom Hill. I think we're going to be outside, outside Morrison Supermarket in Broom Hill, giving out leaflets and with a stall and talking to people. And every time you do that, you tell people that we're the ones on the right side of history, and you tell people who are thinking, I want to support the Palestinians, I know that it's wrong, but I'm worried, and maybe I don't know the arguments, or maybe people will say I'm being anti-Semitic. So if you stand there, then you give another person some courage to stand up and speak out for the Palestinians. And then on Sunday at the Broomhall Centre, there's going to be a fundraising meal and a solidarity meal for our emergency fund. I think it starts at 6:30. Sorry, I'm looking vaguely around at anyone that's helping with the organising, but it's 6 o'clock. So if you want to book for that, I think people need to book for that in advance. But every small thing you do makes a difference. It would be great if some people here today said, okay, we'll have a stall in the neighbourhood where we live. Just go ahead and do it. Speak to people. I'm handing out as well postcards to any of you that don't know about the petition that we've got to South Yorkshire Pension Authority. It might seem like, oh, a really long way away from what's happened to these children, this family last night in Palestine, but it isn't. The Pensions Authority invest in Israeli government bonds. The Pension Authority invest in Israeli weapons companies that are supporting the genocide. And last week some of us were there, and Alexei, one of our Sheffield councillors, one of the ones that does do something, he was there challenging, he sits on that Pensions Authority, and he was there challenging the board and actually pressurising them, they actually voted on, was it Thursday, to demand that the responsible investment policy looked again at whether it should be engaging with arms companies. It's just one step. But Alexei has the courage to do that because he knows that we're standing alongside him. So every one of us can do something and be a little bit braver, be a little bit more courageous, wearing your badge all of the time, going into your workplaces, wearing your badge, wearing your keffiyeh, having that sometimes difficult conversation. So please, let's do it. Let's keep going. And thank you everybody so much for being there. Free Palestine!
Free Palestine! I'd like to invite Toby from the Green Party, and we salute the Green Party, their councillors, and our beloved Alexei, of course. Toby wants to say a few words on behalf of the Green Party.
Thank you. Thanks everyone for coming out. The Green Party has stood steadfast. We do not believe in genocide. We are the only political party who does not believe in genocide, who does not support the genocide of the Palestinian people. I went into politics because I believe in justice. Social justice, international justice, any form of international law. We've got to get these genocidal people out of power, and that's what I want to try and do what I can to do. So we've got to work together, we've got to keep the hope up, and we've got to keep the pressure on. So thank you everyone for being here. Free Palestine!
Thank you very much, Toby. Thank you very much. On the Palestinian people. Another huge assault on the Palestinian people. Last night we saw one of the huge attacks on the Palestinian people since the genocide started. Over 400 people were bombed and killed and buried inside their tents. Shame! Shame! And our University of Sheffield had a big part to play in that. Shame! Shame! How many more times are we going to hear and see the news that there has been another big massacre in Palestine until our UK government does something about it and divest from arming genocide and divest from Israel? Shame! Shame! Our government is absolutely covered in Palestinian blood by funding F-35 fighter jets and funding weapons companies. How much longer are we going to turn up to this protest until Palestine is free? How much longer are we going to turn up to this protest and come to our end, to our UK government's complicity? Shame! Shame! Enough is enough! We must stand up to this protest, week in, week out. We must stand up to the London protest, week in and week out. And we must call out our government's complicity. Keir Starmer, what do you say?
How many kids have you killed today?
Keir Starmer, what do you say?
How many kids?
Relief, emergency relief fund. Only yesterday we were extremely happy. We were extremely happy with your help, with everybody's help, with your generosity, to get the news that we managed to reach the very north of the Gaza Strip, Beit Hanun and Beit Lahia, and we supported them with 6 cubic meters of drinking water, because those people were forcefully evacuated the south for 15 months, 16 months. Then they came back to their homes to nothing. So they built tents on the rubble of their homes with no infrastructure, no water. We were really thrilled. But only today, the Israelis, the criminal Israelis, and listen to this collective punishment, ordered Beit Hanun, Beit Lahia, Khuza'a, Abasan al-Kabira, Abasan al-Jadida, and Jahr al-Dik, 6 areas to forcefully evacuate again. So we will have tens of thousands evacuating. We gave them water yesterday. We were happy, but the criminals spoiled even our little happiness here in Sheffield, that we are helping these people. We'll continue to help these people. I'm very happy to say that so far 10,214 food parcels, cash and other material were distributed on behalf of the Sheffield Emergency Relief Fund, on behalf of you, and because of you and other people who are supporting us from all over the world and from all over Britain. We are continuing, and I received some news today which I will report tomorrow, that 150 families will receive food parcels in Shuja'iyya area. I don't know if you remember the name Shuja'iyya in Gaza City, but Shuja'iyya is one of the areas which were bombed intensively by the Israelis all the time in 2009, 2012, 2014, 2021, and of course the most intensive was during the genocide. We are also going to distribute in the beach camp and back in the south in Khan Yunis. We are working hard not only to stand here together and make our voice heard, but to provide help to people on the ground. So we have this, and we will continue with this until those people regain their normal life, until these people are free, until these people are free of the ugly Israeli occupation, the ugly Israeli genocide, which is supported by America, by the West, and by reactionary Arab regimes, and sadly the silence of most Islamic countries. Thank you very much.
Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free!
No. The massive collaboration of the UK state with the Israeli government or the IOF. It's also, you can take it to the micro level, to the regional level, to our local level. We need to recognize that Sheffield has played a massive role in British colonialism, in the supply of weapons to armies that invaded different countries around the world, and they continue to do that to this day. A lot of factories around Sheffield, just a few foot from your home, are participating in sending weapon components, and also components of the F-35 jets that are now have been bombing Palestinians for so long. So we need to recognize, while focusing also on UK complicity, on the UK government complicity on the big systems, that also there are physical presence of the Israeli genocide participation in Sheffield that we need to target. So let's chant together. Sheffield City, blood on steel. Palestine is not a deal. Sheffield City, blood on steel.
Palestine is not a deal!
Sheffield City, blood on steel.
Palestine is not a deal!
Sheffield.
Before I give the microphone to Zain, we mentioned the Sheffield Gaza Emergency Relief Fund, which is extremely successful and transparent, and we're really proud that we managed so far. Listen to this figure. We managed to send 360,000 sterling pounds to our team over the last 17 months, and they are working great, and we are reporting 360,000. So I notice we always burden you every Friday, the usual suspects, with our collection, but I notice a lot of new faces. And our friend here, Javid, where is Javid? will go around. Please, if you can spare anything, we are continuing with the support for the Palestinians based on solidarity, not charity. We don't feel they are worthy of our sympathy only. They are worthy of our respect. That is our political message, and that is how we collect the money. Solidarity, not charity. We are supporting these people to stand strong. Sadly, we are supporting now in tents and over the rubble of their homes. But one day they'll be free, and one day we will be celebrating their freedom with them. We must stay hopeful, we must stay strong, and we must stay strong against all the odds. The odds of the American military mind, the European support, all the odds against the Palestinians. But with you, one day we will prevail. Thank you very much.